This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Buddy Dick is in that spotlight. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field.
Friday night baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Now, a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately.
Buddy Dick will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there.
Dick.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP type year. He just keeps coming through time after time after time. Picks up another RBI here with a hard hit double.
High pop up. Herrera just to the right of the mound. And he makes the catch for the second out. Time now for Robin Ventura's Chicago White Sox starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their rivals, Steve?
Boy, just keep doing what they're doing. Every guy in that lineup can hit. They lead the league in average. No team is doing it better than these guys at the moment, so keep attacking the ball at the plate, and they'll continue to put up big numbers, even if they don't hit the ball out of the yard.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not.
And he's into third safely with the stolen base.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Takes this the other way to right. Rubio is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Into the box, Buddy Dick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Jose Cortez in now, hopped out in his first trip. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
1 strike.
And no throw, as it turns out, as he takes second with ease. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And the count will be full. 1 out and a runner on second base. drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league. Buddy Dick steps in here to lead off the sixth as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Jose Cortez will get a chance now following the leadoff double.
And being a left-handed hitter, he'll at least have a chance to pull one on the ground. Get that tying run over to third base with just one out.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Shot to third, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Rally killer right there. This ball's hit hard, but it's right.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Buddy Dick. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Hard hit ball to second, and a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit.
Wow, stay hot, why don't you? He is wearing these guys out. His third double of the game, and I think these guys have seen just about enough of him.
Greg Neeson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So striding in, number 55, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Baca camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
He'll be kicking himself there. 2 ducks on the pond, and he pops one up. Now, that's an opportunity at the plate that you just have to take advantage of.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Pete Enriquez, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat-out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Trying to hold the lead. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, and the deficit. Buddy Dick will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and he keeps it up. 53 now on the year as they jump ahead by 3.
You talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't going to have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there. A grand slam that gives them the lead here in the late going.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man a nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the ball, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our top. A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. Buddy Dick will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox.
He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Batista will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down here 5-1. Buddy Dick will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field, and this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 54 thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Buddy Dick will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Hot shot on the ground to short. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The catcher, number 55.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it. Back here on the MLB pregame show, Matt Vasgersian getting you set for the finale of this 3-game set. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Buddy Dick will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 55 on the campaign. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buddy Dick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat. Just
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
He's driven in both of their runs now with that home run earlier and now the RBI double here. If it weren't for him, these guys would be sunk. So he's keeping them in the ball game all by himself.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, and the White Sox will move out in front 4-1. Buddy Dick will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hard hit ball to second, and this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. He's around third, not done yet. And he's going to get all the way around the bases. And, folks, you won't see too many of those in a given year. It's an inside-the-park home run.
And you could pretty much see this starting to set up out there right about when he hit first base. Remember, this guy can absolutely fly. So he just put his head down and he said, I ain't stopping. And he makes it all the way around to score for the inside-the-park home run.
Buddy Dick stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Batista has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our